Hi, this is Jason Rickett with the Bakersfield Burrito Project. I am the secretary and IT guy here at the project, and we have a lot of information to share with everybody, and I'm going to try to cram as much as I can in here before you guys get bored and hit the stop button and go to sleep. So bear with me here. As everybody in Bakersfield may have seen on many of the local news outlets, a lot has progressed with the Bakersfield Burrito Project. Most of it is on paper, and most of it is very official. So I'll put my glasses on so we can show everybody how official this is. We have filed our nonprofit status with the Internal Revenue Service, so our tax ID number that we already had as a business should carry the weight of a nonprofit organization. Since we filed, it's just a matter of the IRS returning the status as approved. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll see how that all goes. That ball is in the IRS's court. We've also filed with Dun & Bradstreet to get our numbers to start receiving government grants. We've also registered with the California District Attorney to put us on the registry of charitable trusts, so we can be tracked as to if we are doing things legitimately. It's basically the Better Business Bureau for charities. If somebody sees us taking, just as an example, sees us taking a large donation and running off to Vegas with it, then they can go to the charitable trusts and file a complaint, and everybody can see that that kind of stuff is not going to be happening here at the project. We have also received our liability insurance through a insurance company that only does nonprofit insurances. So we have the ability to do events and go into a health department regulated kitchen and have volunteers come out and be covered with insurance in case somebody slips and falls or hurts themselves or anything like that. There's insurance in place to cover it. On top of that, we also have board of directors insurance to cover any decisions that we make that may lead to lawsuits, but that's all that technical paperwork mumbo jumbo stuff that goes with becoming a corporation with nonprofit status. We are no longer the small little group in the park of 5 or 10 volunteers that roll burritos on camp stoves, and we have moved to a actual corporation that is a nonprofit. It's a huge jump for the Burrito Project. We have grown tremendously. Even if it's just on paper, every single piece of paper that we filed with the state of California, with the IRS, shows that the Bakersfield Burrito Project actually exists as an entity. It is a corporation. It will last as long as there are people to have it last. In perpetuity, I think, is what the legal term is as they teach in business class. It's all very good news. There's been a lot of good work that has happened that has made us very, very legitimate. since all of this legitimacy has happened, that gives us the opportunity to finally invite the community to join us. We have had a lot of people over our quiet period want to come out and volunteer and help roll burritos and stand over the camp stoves and do all of that. And we've kind of been hedging the well, just give it time. We're in the process. We're in a growth period. Let it give it. That growth period's over. We can now invite people to come out and join us and be covered with insurance and have a centralized location. The community can come on out and work with us. Wesley's United Methodist Church has generously provided their community center on their church campus for us to cook, roll, and keep the burritos that we make hot in their health department regulated kitchen. That kitchen is amazing. There are industrial dishwashers, there's 3-basin sinks, there's industrial refrigerators, there's stoves and griddles and ovens and huge food prep areas that give us the opportunity to pack a good number of volunteers in there to produce a large amount of burritos. We would like to invite everybody to come on out and join us in doing that at Wesley's United Methodist Church. All groups are welcome to volunteer. Individuals that don't really have anything to do on Sundays, all the way up to high school groups, college groups, community groups. Please come out and join us. There will be a short little orientation video that we have to get you acquainted with the process and some of the requirements that the health department has to keep the food safe. You're looking at maybe five minutes of sitting through that, and then we can certainly schedule you and get you to work in the kitchen. It's pretty much that easy. You're looking at maybe 2 hours worth of work in the kitchen that you can clock as community service if you're a high school group, or just if you want to do something for your community. You're looking at about 2 hours on Sunday from about noon. Well, we meet about 11:30 on Sunday all the way up to about 1:30 in the afternoon. Come on out and join us. It's a lot of fun. You guys will see very quickly that not only is it a good thing that we're feeding our community, but we're also having a lot of fun doing it. Now, because of the growth spurt that we have gone through, we are no longer the little group that is rolling burritos in a park. We are now an actual corporation with a nonprofit status. There's a huge growth spurt there. You know, here we are down here rolling burritos, taking money out of our pockets to make tortillas and get beans and all that stuff. And up here is where we will be getting grants from the government to provide the funding to keep us rolling. There's a gap there, and that's a little bit of a no money in this gap while we're, there's no money. That's kind of creating a little bit of a problem right now. We need the financial donations in order to keep things rolling. This office that we're in right now, every single government document that we have filed with the state of California and the IRS has this address right here that I am sitting in as the address for our operations, and that we need to keep the doors open here in order to receive the correspondence with the IRS and the state of California and all of that to keep our corporation open. Plus, it also provides a location for people to drop off dry rice, beans, tortillas, the bottled water that they always bring in, and all the other food donations that people make. This gives them a chance to, it gives them a place to drop that stuff off. Makes it easier since we're right in the middle of downtown Bakersfield. It's kind of a central location. Plus, on top of that, we love walking in the morning and finding these nice envelopes that people have sent in that have checks just put in them. That just makes, there's no letters, there's just a check for a donation of to keep us rolling. We need this location here in order to do that. So amazing to walk into our office and find a $100 check sitting on the floor. That's from the mail slot. That just makes our days. If financial donations are not, you're uncomfortable with that, you can always go out to your grocery store, get a gift card, and put $5, $10, $25, $100, whatever amount that you see fit that we can only spend at that location. Every single week we need fresh tortillas. We're pretty good on the rice and the beans at this very moment. That doesn't mean don't go get some if you would like to make that donation, but right now we're good with rice and beans. But every single week we need tortillas to keep make the burritos, and as everybody knows, there's only so much of a shelf life on tortillas. After about a week they get hard and turn into frisbees, and it's kind of hard to roll a frisbee. So every single week we need fresh tortillas, and that actually is our biggest expense. Rice and beans doesn't cost that much, the tortillas cost the most. And a gift card from your grocery store would tremendously help us out in getting those tortillas every single week. As for the major corporations here in Bakersfield or Kern County or California or the United States, anybody, pass this video along to your corporate officers that are in charge of community outreach. Since we are a nonprofit status, we have nonprofit status attached to our ID number, we can now accept large corporate donations, and that would help us out tremendously in keeping the office here open and keeping the lights on and the website running and all the things that keep Burrito Project going. Gas for the volunteers' cars, tortillas, rice, beans, waters, unexpected expenses. For example, last Sunday, or one of the past Sundays, we had a pot of beans get burnt just because we're still in our figuring out how that kitchen works and working within it. And somebody had to run out and buy all new beans, and that came out of their pocket. We would very much like to be able to give them the gift card or the Burrito Project checkbook that has the corporate donation of however much there is in there to replace that when those things happen. All the PepsiCo, the Walmarts, the Albertsons, the oil companies here in town that have the money to fund little projects like this. We have the tax ID number, we have the nonprofit status, we can provide the receipts to back whatever donation that you guys are able to make. Please pass this video on to your corporate officers and see that we're actually out there every single Sunday feeding the hungry and doing what we say we're doing. That would be great. More than anything that is going on, we deeply want to thank everybody that has stepped up during our period of our dark period where we couldn't be out in the community. We were feeding people irregardless, but we couldn't publicize it, and we couldn't really do anything until we got our liability insurance and until we got the tax ID number or the nonprofit status and the liability insurance and all the things that we needed to get to officially include the community. We want to thank everybody that has backed us during that period. Wesley's United Methodist Church and that group of people that go to that church have opened their hearts and their wallets and their doors to us unconditionally. We are not affiliated with any churches, and Pastor Karen and the Wesley's United Methodist group has said, we really don't care that you're not church affiliated. We appreciate what you do, and we want to help out. Pastor Karen at Wesley's has really fought hard to get us into their kitchen, and we thank everybody there at Wesley's for their tremendous help. Their church members have opened their arms and welcomed us, and it really does touch us. We love seeing the first of all, we love seeing the people that are hungry that can come into the kitchen and grab a burrito and have something to eat on Sunday. But moreover than that, we like seeing the new faces that come out to help and put their shoulders to the plow to do the work. That is, it's touching. Every single new face that comes out breathes life into the people that are there every single Sunday. It's so nice to see. So more than anything, we'd like to thank everybody. We would like to thank Wesley's United. We'd like to thank the people that have put random checks in the mail and drop them through our mail slot here at the office. We like seeing the people that click on the donate buttons on our website, which I will include down here on the video. You'll see all the links that will get you to our donation buttons. You will get all the links to our office to send anything that you'd like. Thank you so much for everything that has happened within the past 3 months. We have become a legitimate nonprofit, and we would like to celebrate that with our community by inviting you out, joining us in the kitchen, going through the orientation process, and helping out. So thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you on Sundays at Wesley's United Methodist Church on Niles. Thanks.